Picture this. You wake up one morning to find a mysterious time machine in your living room. It's not a dream, it's real. This machine has the power to take you to a future where you've conquered all your bad habits. Imagine living in a world where procrastination, junk food cravings, and endless scrolling are distant memories. Sounds insane, right? But what if I told you that you don't need a time machine to make this your reality? The truth is, make an alien friend. For you to be invisible or learn how to fly or even walk on water. No, just me telling a nonsense, unfunny, crazy joke. What the f***? Let's be real this time. Breaking bad habits requires self-control, and lots of it. Research indicates that it's worth the effort, as self-control has huge implications for success. The self-control required to develop good habits and stop bad ones also serves as the foundation for a strong work ethic and high productivity. Self-control is like a muscle. To build it up, you need to exercise it. Practice flexing your self-control muscle by breaking the following bad habits. 1. Using your phone, tablet, or computer in bed. This is a big one that most people don't even realize harms their sleep and productivity. Short wavelength blue light plays an important role in your mood, energy level, and sleep quality. In the morning, sunlight contains high concentrations of this blue light. When your eyes are exposed to it directly, the blue light halts production of the sleep-inducing hormone melatonin and makes you feel more alert. In the afternoon, the sun's rays lose their blue light, which allows your body to produce melatonin and start making you sleepy. By the evening, your brain doesn't expect any blue light exposure and is very sensitive to it. Most of our favorite evening devices, laptops, tablets, and mobile phones emit short wavelength blue light brightly and right in your face. This exposure impairs melatonin production and interferes with your ability to fall asleep, as well as with the quality of your sleep once you do nod off. As we've all experienced, a poor night's sleep has disastrous effects. The best thing you can do is to avoid these devices after dinner. Television is okay for most people as long as they sit far enough away from the set. 2. Impulsively surfing the internet. It takes you 15 consecutive minutes of focus before you can fully engage in a task. Once you do, you fall into a euphoric state of increased productivity called flow. Research shows that people in a flow state are 5 times more productive than they otherwise would be. When you click out of your work because you get an itch to check the news, Facebook, a sports score, or what have you, this pulls you out of flow. This means you have to go through another 15 minutes of continuous focus to re-enter the flow state. Click in and out of your work enough times, and you can go through an entire day without experiencing flow. 3. Checking your phone during a conversation. Nothing turns people off like a mid-conversation text message or even a quick glance at your phone. When you commit to a conversation, focus all your energy on the conversation. You will find that conversations are more enjoyable and effective when you immerse yourself in them. 4. Using multiple notifications. Multiple notifications are a productivity nightmare. Studies have shown that hopping on your phone and email every time they ping for your attention causes your productivity to plummet. Getting notified every time a message drops onto your phone or an email arrives in your inbox might feel productive, but it isn't. Instead of working at the whim of your notifications, pool all your emails/texts and check them at designated times. For example, respond to your emails every hour. This is a proven, productive way to work. 5. Saying yes when you should say no. Research conducted at the University of California in San Francisco shows that the more difficulty that you have saying no, the more likely you are to experience stress, burnout, and even depression, all of which erode self-control. Saying no is indeed a major self-control challenge for many people. No is a powerful word that you should not be afraid to wield. When it's time to say no, emotionally intelligent people avoid phrases like, "I don't think I can," or "I'm not certain." Saying no to a new commitment honors your existing commitments and gives you the opportunity to successfully fulfill them. Just remind yourself that saying no is an act of self-control. Now that will increase your future self-control by preventing the negative effects of overcommitment. 6. Thinking about toxic people. There are always going to be toxic people who have a way of getting under your skin and staying there. Each time you find yourself thinking about a coworker or person who makes your blood boil, practice being grateful for someone else in your life instead. There are plenty of people out there who deserve your attention, and the last thing you want to do is think about the people who don't matter when there are people who do. 7. Multitasking during meetings. You should never give anything half of your attention. especially meetings. If a meeting isn't worth your full attention, then you shouldn't be attending it in the first place. And if the meeting is worth your full attention, then you need to get everything you can out of it. Multitasking during meetings hurts you by creating the impression that you believe you are more important than everyone else. 8. Gossiping. Gossipers derive pleasure from other people's misfortunes. It might be fun to peer into somebody else's personal or professional faux pas at first, but over time, it gets tiring, makes you feel gross, and hurts other people. There are too many positives out there, and too much to learn from interesting people to waste your time talking about the misfortune of others. Great minds discuss ideas, average ones discuss events, and small minds discuss people. Eleanor Roosevelt. 9. Waiting to act until you know you'll succeed. Most writers spend countless hours brainstorming their characters and plots, and they even write page after page that they know they'll never include in the books. They do this because they know that ideas need time to develop. We tend to freeze up when it's time to get started because we know that our ideas aren't perfect and that what we produce might not be any good. But how can you ever produce something great if you don't get started and give your ideas time to evolve? Author Jodi Picoult summarized the importance of avoiding perfectionism perfectly. You can edit a bad page, but you can't edit a blank page. Wow, I'm impressed that you're reached this far. If you do, comment nice in the comment section down below. And please subscribe to this channel if you like this video. Thanks. Now this last part is important, so make sure to listen carefully. 10. Comparing yourself to other people. When your sense of pleasure and satisfaction are derived from comparing yourself to others, you are no longer the master of your own happiness. When you feel good about something that you've done, don't allow anyone's opinions or accomplishments take that away from you. While it's impossible to turn off your reactions to what others think of you, you don't have to compare yourself to others, and you can always take people's opinions with a grain of salt. That way, no matter what other people are thinking or doing, your self-worth comes from within. Regardless of what people think of you at any particular moment, one thing is certain: you're never as good or bad as they say you are. So these are the habits you should avoid to make your life better. Stay safe, everyone. So, are you skipping breakfast? I hope not, because in this video, I'll discuss if it is good or bad for your health.